Welcome to Weekly Digest, where we highlight the works of ministers of government as they push the administration's development agenda. Very soon, residents of Golden Grove, East Coast Demerara, will have legal rights to lands which they occupy. This is the outcome of a meeting held with residents, led by Attorney General and Minister of Legal Affairs, Senior Counsel Anil Nandlal.
It's a very tedious exercise and it spans villages across the coastlands. So it's not an easy task and it takes some time. So we are doing on the Quarantine Coast, we are doing in West Coast Berbice, we are doing on the east coast of Demerara, we are doing on the west coast of Demerara, and we are also doing in Essequibo. And we want to bring formality to this, what you call really squatters, because that is what if you have no title to the land, you're essentially squatting until you are regularized.
Minister of Housing and Water Colin Crowell inspected ongoing works on the development of housing schemes in Lebon Intention and the Cummings Lodge. He assured that the ministry is working overtime to deliver homes in a timely manner.
Persons have been asking when can they access the Cummings Lodge location, and this is the answer to them. We want by November that we finish the infrastructure work for this 1767 area.
Minister within the Ministry of Public Works, Deodat Indar, has assured the Guyanese that Guyana is a destination for investment created through prudent fiscal management by the PPPC government.
This year, Guyana's economic growth will be somewhere in the vicinity of 57+%. 57. There's nowhere else on earth that any country is growing at that rate. That means that we are a shining spot globally. A few days ago, British Airways returned to Guyana. That is an indication of Guyana being an investment destination, a good one. But that is just one of the many large companies that are global in their size and nature that is in Guyana now and is venturing into Guyana. It is a natural progression that we have to make sure that our strategy is crafted in a way to take those opportunities and absorb them into the economy without overheating the economy.
60 persons from rural Guyana will benefit from a 2-week training workshop on sustainable bamboo development. The training is the brainchild of Vice President Dr. Barry Jagdeo with the intention to build a sustainable livelihood projects in Guyana. The workshop is a collaboration among the International Bamboo and Rattan Organization, INBAR, the Ministry of Local Government and Regional Development, and the Embassy of the People's Republic of China in Guyana.
We are working assiduously as a government also to expand the export potential of our country so that we can bring more foreign exchange, we can create more jobs at the local level. And this is one of the main pillars of the manifesto of President Ali, to ensure that we expand the potential of our country, create more jobs, and take more people out of poverty, as well as enhance their economic opportunities.
There have been no reported cases of monkeypox in Guyana. However, government is taking a proactive approach by partnering with the Pan American Health Organization to secure vaccines.
We have put in the order with PAHO. PAHO is in the process of negotiating to see whether they will be able to procure these vaccines. The amount of vaccines that we are looking for is relatively small, and therefore to source it directly, it would be challenging. And we also have to understand that there is a global shortage of these vaccines. There's one company in the world that is making them.
The Ministries of Health and Education will soon collaborate to provide free health screening for children in the school system. The screening will be done at various intervals to ensure a clean bill of health.
We have a package of services that we are developing where we want to screen this child, and that would include making sure that they get an eye test, making sure that we do an oral examination to see whether they have bad tooth, check their hearing, and some other basic things.
Minister Anthony is urging more persons to be vaccinated against the COVID 19 as there is a global surge in new cases and the newer subvariants of Omicron. Dr. Anthony said there is no present data to ascertain how newer variants and subvariants may affect persons.
There is the BA5 variant that is causing a lot more infection because it's more transmissible. There's also the emergence of newer subvariants of Omicron, so we have to see how those would behave. There's a BA 4.75 that is emerging, and there's another one that was predominantly in India, I think BA 2.75 or something like that. So these are new variants or subvariants that are emerging. We don't know how they would behave. We don't know whether they'll be more transmissible, whether they'll cause more severe disease. These are all new things. Or maybe they just wouldn't become widespread.
Access to online educational opportunities for over 1,800 residents of St. Cuthbert's Mission is now easier as they have better connectivity with the launch of Digicel's 4G LTE service. The launch of the LTE service means a faster internet speeds and a better access to information.
This improved service will help to develop Guyana, the development all of us are hoping for. Right? It means that not only can you be at home and make a call that is clearer to any part of the world, you can get on the internet, and not only for fun, not only for social media surfing, but also for education.
The government, through the Ministry of Home Affairs, delivered 3 new water tenders to the Guyana Fire Service. The new tenders, amounting to $46.2 million, will be dispatched to Bartica, Eccles, and Georgetown. They are a demonstration of the PPPC administration's commitment to protecting the lives and properties of Guyanese.
This is a significant improvement, again, that the government of Guyana, through its ministry, is making in respect to being prepared for, to mitigate and to prevent issues related to fire in the city of Georgetown, particularly and throughout the country.
30 persons from Manawarin and Kwabana Region 1 will be participating in electrical and photovoltaic installation training. The program will prepare the students for the installation of solar panels in the hinterland communities that will benefit thousands.
It's preparation for another program the government already committed money to. We already budgeted to bring into this country 30,000 panels to outfit every resident in Amerindian communities, so that the same access other people's children they have to hook up a computer, to charge their phones, to buy a little fridge, to watch TV.
The commitment of government to the development of Guyana continues to be exemplified as more persons are benefiting from employment opportunities, especially in the construction sector. And with Cricket Carnival soon to begin, a plethora of persons are benefiting from employment to construct the houses to accommodate the influx of visitors.
This one project alone with the low-income homes at Diamond, we have about 250 homes under construction there. And on a daily basis, you have over 1,000 people employed in that construction. So anytime you go to our sites, you see people working, you see people employed, you see people earning a living. And you can get a sense now from the economy that people have more disposable income in their pocket.
Students who participated in the Culture Youth Camps are walking away with a wealth of knowledge in several fields. It provided young people from as young as 6 years old to learn about music, art, dance, and the culture.
That is developing self-confidence. That is developing the ability to speak in front of crowds. That is developing a capability to conquer fear and those things. I know every one of us had that when we were growing up.
You being brought together in this simple but significant engagement is part of the government's policy of promoting this idea of one Guyana, bringing our young people together, because you are our most precious asset.
The Ministry of Human Services and Social Security will soon add to their plethora of programs launched with the introduction of the Pampers Initiative, which will provide support to parents and guardians.
We are continuing to work with parents and persons living with disabilities in a new initiative that I announced, the Pampers Bag, really recognizing that this has been a very expensive venture for people who live with disabilities. And so Pampers are readily available. In fact, it has started. People are coming in and we are able to supply some of the Pampers. We've also asked companies to donate to us so that we can have at ready.
Hundreds of youths have successfully completed the Ministry of Culture, Youth and Sport Teach Them Young Learn to Swim program. At the event, safety was a priority and parents were allowed to attend and overlook the participants.
1,700 children participated in a program which involves water, swimming, learning to swim, when over 700 of them never knew how to swim before. And we succeeded without having a single issue of safety occur.
That's it for this edition of Weekly Digest. For these and other government-related information, do log on to our website, dpi.gov.gy, and our social media platforms as well. Goodbye.